All right, here we go. Good day 5, fifth day in a row. Saw some good, saw some bad, saw some unbelievable kicking game work today. Dominic Quewan especially. You're talking about a 265-pound guy running down on punt team, running down and protecting on punt return. Just unbelievable effort. And that's how he's grown as a man, taking on that responsibility, because if he keeps that up, man, the sky's the limit for him. What an unselfish, man, it was just, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I about got emotional watching him do it. It was incredible. I thought Zach Wilkie probably had his best day. He's continuing to learn. He throws it really good. And thought we started slow offensively, but then we bounced back. Probably had our best overall pass protection day since I've been here. So good job with that. Like I said, we talked about Quewan. Thinking about, I think Santrell Latham's a guy that's playing hard. You know what I mean? I think he's a guy that's giving great effort and really going. We talked about Dalen the other day in that linebacking crew. Avery Hobbs is a guy that's a machine. He brings it every day. He's had a good camp. And, him and Josh Carr and those guys on the outside, Jaleel Clemens, they really give a lot of pressure, in pass rush situations. So that's been looking good. And all in all, we got to continue to improve. We're not there yet. We got to have a better start. But I thought we really picked it up and finished well.
Coach, with a bigger roster and a full complement of scholarship players, can you talk how you flipped your fortunes on special teams?
Oh, man, it's just a totally different practice. Today we went live punt versus punt return competition with 4 groups going against 4 other groups. And they were teams, right? So we had 8 teams with 8 guys in them. So that's what, 8 times 8, 64 kids going that are real football players. I mean, last year we were lucky to have 30. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just good to see, again, the cumulative effect of work over time is eventually going to improve this program, talent and that. We're not there yet. Again, I want to keep reiterating that. We're not, the 92 Dallas Cowboys right now. We are not, okay? But we are moving in the right direction.
We're getting out of Jaleel Clemens.
Oh, man, he is a football player. Extremely physical. He's a natural hitter. He's a natural contact player from Starkville, right? I mean, how many times do you ever sign a kid from Starkville and they're not tough and they want to hit? And played for Chris Jones. I mean, he's just a natural football player that loves to play the game. He's also in our Shield on punt team and really brings it. Just proud of the progress he's made academically too since he's gotten here. He's gone from being an average student to being an above average student and almost about to become a good student.
The defensive line, can you talk about them and what you like? I know you got a lot of new guys, transfers that have come in.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of new guys from last year, but they were all here this spring, and that, so, again, we feel like they're one of us. There are a lot of ways, a lot of them are similar. They have good size. Some of them are a little more twitchy. Some of them got a little more lead in their pencil. But they're interchangeable. We've got a lot of them. We think there's going to be strength in numbers right there, and they're all young. Again, they're all young. You know what I mean? They'll all be back, so we got to continue to improve every day. But I'm really pleased with, the development of them so far, not only through the spring, but through the summer, and how they're taking to Coach Lacey and Coach Armstrong.
I was going to ask you what Coach Lacey, how he kind of gets the most out of them and feels like he kind of connects with them.
Yeah, for number one, they work. You know what I mean? They'll tell you that. Like Coach Lacey is a detailed guy that works them. Nobody's going to work harder than that group. And so I think they've done a great job in a short amount of time of gelling together. Again, we told everyone when they got here, we will not become you. You've got to become us. And I think they've done that almost instantly. And I got high hopes for them. They're only going to get better. Again, it's first time playing at Southern Miss, first time playing together. As the year goes on, we think they'll get better and better.
Coach, a little bit of a transitional phase for Latrell Jones from PRCC here. Yeah. He's really flashed the last couple of days here. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we think him and Brandon Hayes bring some extreme speed, to our H position. They're battling every day. Brandon's from Oak Grove, played for Drew Causey, and Latrell's from Taylorsville, played for Mitch Evans, man. So both of them come from great high school programs with great high school coaches, and they know how to win, right? Both places, they've won their whole lives. And they're young and they're getting better. But man, I'm telling you, man, if you let them get even with you, they're past you. They can really, really run, both of them, and we're excited about both of them. Kicking game too. Both of them flashed today in the kicking game. Brandon Hayes' effort in the kicking game has been phenomenal.
How do you feel about your overall depth there? It seems like you've got
which position? Wide out, really good. Really good. Yeah, really good. I can't comment on recruiting, but if you keep up with us, we got some dogs committed right there too. When you hire Desmond Lindsay, you have great wide outs. It's just kind of what happens.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the battle that's setting up behind Gore for the second spot at running back?
At running back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so You know, I've seen a lot of good things out of Janari Dean, and man, Kenyon Clay's talented. Now, Kenyon's got to learn to hold on to that football. You know what I'm saying? All right, and that's a different deal. You get hit harder at Southern Miss than you did at Union. All right, so he's got to learn to hold on to that football in traffic. But Janari and Kenyon have really flashed, and you know, Boogie's bringing right there at the super back spot. You know, Rambo has really shown some good things, and we think there's a lot of good things he can do as he continues to progress.
How do you grade your cornerbacks at this point?
Well, they're all back. They played at a high level last year, you know, with Eric Scott and Natron Brooks. You know, Brendan Tolles is back at a year older. He's a really talented young player. And then, you know, you bring in two talented guys in Michael Caraway and Markel McLaurin, okay? And then you bring in also Jay Hampton. So now, you know, Eric Scott and Natron, they've got some depth behind them, and they got people pushing them. So I really think, you know, we got a chance. I think that's one of the strengths of our team is corner. Every day it's good on good, right? You got Eric Scott going against Brownlee and Natron going against Brandon Hayes. We're talking about good players that have played, sharpening each other every day. So, you know, there's a lot of areas on our team where we're new and we're going to get better as the year goes, but we're hoping that at DB and at receiver, we're experienced enough we can lean on those guys early.
I think we saw Cole and D. Baker off to the side the last couple of days. Do you have an update on their outlook?
Yeah, Cole got banged a little bit. He'll be back soon. D may be out for a little bit longer. It's not season threatening or anything, but he's got a little lower extremity. All right, my North Mississippi Hill country got me right there. Little lower extremity injury. He'll be back, and it'll take him a few more days than that.